Custom Workshop, the place where you can get your dream bike made, your daily ridden motorcycle repaired or fixed, and we're here with a purpose.
We gathered here today to feature a two-stroke retro street fighting machine from the 80s. Greetings everyone, this is Throttle Alpha's take on the Custom Workshop H100s project. The bike itself is a masterpiece in context of the way it's been built, gloss black in color and its size, massive. And we'll get to know the ins and outs of this bike throughout this video. Coming to all the post-installations of this motorcycle, pretty much everything's custom made. You have a tank that holds up about 12 liters of fuel, you have an extended mudguard to the rear, custom made seats, foot pegs, and you also have a custom made mudguard that shields the engine to the front. And now putting these factors aside, let's come to the engine of the motorcycle. This is a classic Japanese unit, a 100cc two-stroker. The bike's engine has been overhauled once, and for a two-stroker the numbers are pretty good. You get about 11 horsepower and about 11 Newton meters. But for such low numbers you get a mileage of about 12.8 to 13.9 kilometers per liter for it being a two-stroker. You get a top speed of about 85 to 90 kilometers per hour due to the heavier tires being installed and the chassis getting heavier. But don't let the numbers fool you. Even after such heavy modifications, the bike still has a good torque map, good acceleration, and pulls out burnouts easily. Coming to the tires of the motorcycle, the tires being the most important factor present in such units. And why so? To improve its street fighting capabilities, the bike features front tires of about 110 sections. And the rear tires integrate beautifully with the bike. The rear tires are of 130 sections and has ring size at about 16 inches. When it comes to cafe racer riding quality, you need those gaps and leans tackled with perfection. These tires have sustainable grip even when the chassis is jerking or when the lean's not proportional. And the front and rear tire combination makes the bike look very good. And clinging over the rear tires, there's a mudguard. The mudguard does its job perfectly. And in context of the visuals too, the mudguard adds up. And the mudguard extends to most of the tires width, which make the rear end look stunningly good while riding the bike. And in terms of everything together, the bike's very stable while sharp turns, attacks the ground readily with the 110 and 130 and 18-16 tire combination, which gives it a heavier motorcycle ride quality while riding it. Well, there isn't much to say about the brakes of this motorcycle. This features drum brakes at both ends. The stock drums are more than adequate enough to make the bike come to a complete halt very easily, but then again addition of discs would have made things much smoother. Now coming to the suspension of this motorcycle. The motorcycle has a welded chassis extension which makes it easy for a monoshock to fit in. The monoshock's calibrated to balance the entire mass of the bike to the center and cope up with the extension of the fat tire layout of this motorcycle. I must say the suspension does stand out to do its job right, and it's pretty comfortable to ride around with. And the damping of the suspension is set to handle speed jerks and high-speed corners perfectly while keeping the seat and tank stable. And overall, the ride impressions with this suspension is pretty comfortable. And now coming to the seats. The bike's a single seat unit, so it's only the rider and no pillion. The custom seats finishing's done right, so it's pretty comfortable and it looks good too. Now coming to the tank. The custom made tank holds up about 12 liters of fuel. The gloss finish with the interactive chrome stickering integrates sharply with the overall chrome finish of the bike. And the finishing of the tank's pretty good. There's a transparent pipe at both ends of the tank that indicates the tank's fuel content, and that is, it works as a fuel indicator, and this also adds up to the overall visuals of the tank. Now coming to the ground clearance, the seat height's about 800mm and it's more than good enough to ride in both on and off track conditions, but it would get troublesome for short riders to keep ideal balance. Now coming to the front of the bike, you have a custom made headlight fairing that gives the bike a pretty aggressive stance whenever you're riding it. And there's a trail bike suspension that integrates beautifully with the front of the bike. The unit got a telescopic front trail bike suspension. Custom headlight fairing gets the gloss back finish of that of the bike with a tinted glass front. The combination makes the overall appearance of the bike look very stunning while riding it or even in idle positions. And there's a custom made engine cowl that shields the engine to the front, keeps the engine out of muddy conditions and also elevates the good looks of this cap racer. Now coming to the tail section, the tail light's pretty conventional and patches in with the overall looks of the back. The covered indicators are finished in matte and blends in too with the tail section. And then you have the general speed and RPM bars that are mainly installed in such custom bikes. And the handle and lever materials are two quality choices. These integrate beautifully with the custom-made handlebar that's been installed and which is pretty comfortable to ride with. And the switch materials also up to the mark. And now coming to the aftermarket foot pegs of this motorcycle. These are mainly from another bike, but then again the attention to details have been improved with a little chrome touch. And this gives the bike an overall riding impression because it looks good and blends in with this motorcycle. There's also a connecting suspension above the engine that somewhat helps the tank with vibration reduction. Now coming to the exhaust music of this motorcycle. What we have here is a post-install infield exhaust tip with the classic two-stroke engine harmony. And we also managed to interview the custom workshop main man and the owner of this H100s, and let's see how it went.
We're live here at Custom Workshop right now with Sharfaraj Khan Raiyan, and we're going to discuss a bit about the H100s project that we just put up. Raiyan bhai, why did you decide to go for this build?
Well, I always wanted to have an insane cafe racer, so I decided to go with this one because it's a small bike, it's a pure vintage. So, I just thought of doing something insane with it.
Do you think the modern motorcycle enthusiasts and riders should go for more cafe racer projects, and why so?
Well, not just cafe racers, it's about a custom bike. And custom bikes are identities, You can have an expensive exotic motorcycle like the version 3 or the Honda X Motion or M Slash, but you see them. You regularly see them. Like when you're out, you see 2 or 3 of them, right? But a custom bike, you don't see them often. So even if you're in a version 2 or a version 3, you'll be staring at the custom bike.
Yeah,
that's it.
But that makes sense. What would be the 5 things that you love about your bike and 5 things that you hate?
5 things that I love, of course, the attention, the respect you get from other riders, especially, senior citizens. They're like, you restored it. It's from the 80s and 90s. So they're like, it's a restored and a cafe racer. And that's 3, right?
That's 3.
That's 3. So there has to be 2 more. I love the size of it.
Yeah. The bike fits you, Like you look good when you're riding the bike. You're a pretty tall person, and moreover the build and everything, it goes on with you. And that's the main prospect of the motorcycle.
Yeah, that's true. It's like, being 6 feet or something in Bangladesh, you don't have a good ride for the height. So you actually need to go for a custom ride.
That's 4. You need 1 more.
I need 1 more. I love my bike.
Got it. I love your bike. And 5 things that you hate.
5 things that I hate about it. Attention, the first thing again, because wherever you go, you cannot just stop by and just have a frag or just chit chat. You cannot do that with a custom ride. Wherever you're standing, there's a crowd. They'll be asking you questions. Why did you do that? That's insane. That's it. That's cool. That sucks. Great.
We'll go to number 2.
Yeah, that's 2 right there. And I don't really hate much about it. What else? Oh, it's a single seater. I cannot be taking chicks around. Well, efficiency, I would say it covers it up, but it runs around 10 to 15 kilometers per liter.
Anyway, it does it for you because it's getting most of the things that you want done in the first place. So you keep the consumption part aside.
Yeah, we keep that a secret.
If you had the complete freedom of making this bike differently and completely again, would you change anything differently, or would it have been the same thing?
Well, here in Bangladesh, our hands are tied up. We cannot be swiping an engine. We cannot be doing insane modifications, but around the world, you get a Harley engine. You can make sick ass choppers and everything. We don't have much of that, right? We need to be in the box and do something out of the box.
Exactly.
So I wouldn't change much of it.
I think that is what Custom Workshop is all about.
Exactly why we're here.
Yeah. Doing things out of the box. like the future projects. What do you plan for Custom Workshop with all the other projects, like the other custom and everything? And do you want Throttle Alpha to be part of those projects as well? And how did you enjoy working with us and everything, completely in total?
Well, we loved it. We had a good time.
Yeah.
I liked it, the way you explained the bike. I liked your enthusiasm and the craze about the bikes. I really appreciate it.
We had a fun time being here, and we did enjoy everything about the 100s and all the other bikes present here. And
Thank
we
you.
look forward to cover other bikes of Custom Workshop in the near future. And this is what we had in total for everyone out there. So stay tuned until the next one. We'll come up with another video very soon.